Hey everyone, Nike reported fourth quarter 2023 earnings results. So in this video, I'm going to review those figures and update my buy recommendation on Nike stock and let you know if I still rate the stock as a buy or if I am downgrading Nike stock. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss that, and let's look at Nike's earnings results. Total revenue came in at 51.2 billion. That was up 10% compared to the same quarter last year. Earnings per share, however, was down 27% to 66 cents. That was primarily due to a fall in gross profit margin. The company had to offer discounts and incentives, which I'll get to a little bit more down the line. Nike direct revenue was up by 15%. That was much faster than the company's overall revenue growth of 10%. Now remember, Nike's been on this overall strategy shift for the last 5 years or so, where it's trying to cut out wholesalers and sell its products directly to customers. Why does it want to do that? Well, if it cuts out wholesalers, then it can sell its products to customers at higher prices and at higher profit margins because it doesn't need to sell at wholesale prices. And given that Nike is so popular with consumers, it has so many consumer downloads of its app, it has the brand power to do so. One of the few brands that has the power to do that. So gross profit margin in the quarter decreased to 43.6%. That was down by 140 basis points, and that was due to higher markdowns and inflationary pressures. Nike's inventory had built up considerably, followed by shortages during the pandemic, earlier in the pandemic. So it kind of overreacted and overbuilt inventory after it had shortages, and now it's kind of stuck with too much inventory, and it had to offer discounts and promotions mostly on apparel that it didn't want to go stale. It wanted to make sure it sold those items before they went really stale, and they were going to need to offer bigger discounts. So it's working somewhat. Inventories of 8.45 billion were flat compared to last year, and if you include inflationary pressure, you could see that the number of units was down year over year. Also, the mix of inventory has changed. Nike has fresher inventory now. It's gotten rid of mostly the less wanted inventory that it has discounted and sold off. Finally, sales in Greater China jumped by 16%. This was the area of the business that I have been waiting for to accelerate. The company's sales in China has been depressed because of lockdowns in the region, but the Greater China region has reopened for much of 2023, and Nike hasn't seen a rebound up until this quarter. This was the first quarter that Nike really showed a meaningful jump in sales from Greater China, so that's really good news for Nike stock investors. So to update my recommendation on the stock, yes, I still recommend Nike stock as a buy. If anything, after these quarters results, I am a little bit more enthusiastic about Nike stock because the price went down after these earnings results came out. So now Nike's valuation, its forward price to earnings, is more favorable to investors. So yes, I still like Nike stock. I would still recommend Nike stock as a buy. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.